Mobile gaming means that you can play games almost anywhere. The problem is finding free games, which is getting increasingly difficult these days. Hey folks, I'm Paul, and today on Android Tools, we're going to be counting down our top picks for the top 10 best free Android and iOS games of 2020. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, we have Rage of Car Force. This is a network team battle on machines 5-on-5 from the developer Extreme. Dive headlong into a deadly battle where players control the vehicles that are equipped with a formidable weapon. The meaning is simple: you have to move around the arena and kill any opponent, so that at the end of the match, your team was the first and you could earn worthy rewards. In the future, upgrade your car at your discretion, so you can strengthen the protective properties of the body, put additional body kits, or repaint the car in a different color. The choice of weapons is quite large. Experiment with different options.
By the way, today we have an amazing sponsor. There's an excellent open-world strategic MMO game called Star Trek Fleet Command. The game allows you to explore around space with some of the best graphics I've ever seen on a mobile game. My absolute favorite part of the game, hands down without a doubt, has to be the spaceship battles. There's nothing that beats that in an open-world MMO universe. I have the feeling that I can explore anywhere on the map by anyone, and I'm never getting bored because there's just so much to do. There's an awesome opportunity to create your own alliance and battle against different empires all around the world. There's even a countless number of new missions and events every single week and tons of free awards, so you're never gonna get bored. And the best part, it's downloadable for free on Android and iOS. Don't forget to try AR-Kit. A fleet of hundreds of iconic ships are brought to life in the real world. See and play ships the size of a football field directly in the environment around you, and share it with your friends. Support our channel by downloading Star Trek Fleet Command from my link in the description. Install the game now and discover, explore, and dominate Star Trek universe.
Moving on to number 9, we have Gumslinger. Gumslinger is a duel with small arms, where you have to deal with your opponent as quickly as possible. The gameplay is elementary. 2 participants appear in the arena, then you should shoot the opponent. The one who does it first becomes the winner. By touching the right side of the mobile device screen, you will adjust the weapon to aim, and the left half is used for shooting. A special feature here is that each of the characters has a jelly-like body and at the same time realistic physics, so the duels look spectacular. Start by completing a standard set of missions, which will allow you to earn resources to unlock new fighters, gun models, and weapon skins. Breaking into number 8, we have Crash Bandicoot Mobile. This is an action game starring one of the most beloved characters in the history of video games. This new Crash Bandicoot adventure reunites you once again with many well-known characters of the popular PlayStation saga that you can now enjoy on your smartphone. It's time to end Dr. Neo Cortex's evil plans again. Your goal in Crash Bandicoot Mobile is to defeat Dr. Neo Cortex's henchmen in the different worlds. To accomplish your mission, go around the settings avoiding all kinds of obstacles, and don't forget to grab apples or Aku Aku himself, who will protect you from any attack. Next up at number 7, we have Truck Driver Crazy Road. This is a great truck driver simulator for mobile, where you have to transport cargo. In this game, you sit behind the wheel of a huge truck and demonstrate all the skills in running such a car. Carry cargoes along dangerous roads with passes, steep starts and climbs, through the rivers avoiding all obstacles on your way. Be extremely careful not to lose weight on the road and not to get into an accident. Go through dangerous missions and try for a short time to go through a variety of routes. In this game, you are waiting for 4 different locations, 28 levels, and excellent physics. Moving on to number 6, we have KartRider Rush Plus. This is a Mario Kart-style racing game that belongs to one of the longest-running sagas of the genre, Crazy Racing Kart Rider. This franchise, originating in South Korea in 2004, has over half a dozen titles and millions of fans, particularly in Asia. The single-player campaign mode has several dozens of circuits. It will be up to you to successfully complete different missions in this mode. However, you can also participate in normal races, and as is standard to this genre, compete over the internet against opponents from anywhere in the world. In fact, up to 8 players can play online simultaneously in these competitions over the internet. Moving on to number 5, we have Royal Crown. Royal Crown is a game that does an excellent job combining the best parts of 2 popular genres, MOBAs and Battle Royals. At first glance, it may seem like this is simply a MOBA like Mobile Legends or Vainglory. But in this game, you don't have to destroy the enemy base. Instead, you have to be the last man standing. In this game, you'll find an enormous arsenal full of all kinds of weapons for hand-to-hand combat, as well as fighting at a distance. You can use magical staffs, swords, bows and arrows, guns, and much more. Your efficacy with certain weapons depends on the character you choose. Next up at number 4, we have Dirt Bike Unchained. This is an exciting mobile game with great graphics. In this game, you will control a motorcycle and drive along various tracks, overcoming swamps and thickets. Challenge experienced Red Bull athletes and get the equipment and motorbike of your dreams from a famous brand. In total, the game features 20 legendary motorcycles where you can collect your own unique collection. Motorcycles in the game are presented as real models and fantastic. Change the appearance of your rider by applying him various equipment from well-known brands. Pass difficult tests of the game and earn a reputation as an experienced racer. Coming in at number 3, we have Rogue Agents. Rogue Agents is an online TPS in which up to a dozen players can go head-to-head in exciting maps full of objects to hide behind. This game has both a traditional deathmatch mode, being every man for himself, and a team deathmatch mode. The game has a handful of maps, over a dozen types of agents to play as, and loads of weapons to unlock. There's shotguns, assault rifles, pistols, and much more, but you'll have to win some matches to unlock them. Overall, Rogue Agents is a great online TPS with fantastic graphics. Compete against players from all over the world in exciting real-time battles, and see if you can be the last man or team standing. Next up at number 2, we have Murderous Pursuits. This is a role-playing game that challenges you to go on board the HMCS Britannic ship in order to get rid of the suspicious player before they get to you. Pay close attention to the different settings and keep your eyes open to strike the enemy at the right moment. The 3D visuals also make it really easy for you to identify the players and other elements. In the beginning, you'll be introduced to the story by opening a letter that one of the guests wrote to you to put you in context. After that, you become one of the passengers of the ship and begin your search for the enemy without knowing their identity. And finally, at number 1, we have Blade of God. Blade of God is a 3D action game that's clearly inspired by the God of War saga. This time, you get to control a mysterious character that's armed with a sai. Your objective here is to advance through a setting that's full of monsters and get rid of them in the most brutal way possible. It is important to keep in mind that this is a trial version, so you can only play on the first level. That being said, in this first level, you can and will face 2 giant bosses who will test your sai skills. You'll also face several other enemies, as well as a barrier that'll block your path. So that's it, guys. If you found this video interesting, then leave it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Once again, I'm Paul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.